Okay, quick Wednesday morning radar update. Gap down on the DAX just into yesterday's range. Half gap fill played out already. Small caps through the range high. 250 trying to sort of punch higher. And soft on the FTSE 100. So large caps look soft. I'm just going to jump into the actual markets and let's just go through these markets. Consolidating on the DAX, obviously consolidating on the FTSE 100, 250. Small caps still the strongest out of our UK markets. So, what does that tell us? In a perfect world, coming out of, the UK stocks have been so depressed going back the whole of last year and prior to that as well. Can the UK dislocate? That's been my sort of theme. Stocks have been fine in the UK, fantastic actually, since basically August, June, July, stocks began to sort of really pick up, didn't they? So moving on from that, let's go and see what's in the stocks. I'll quickly just look at nothing to see, gold, commodities. Let's just go and have a quick look. TLT inside day yesterday. Dollar expected to gap higher today. So moving into the volume leaders, it's 10:30. We should have traded 29% to be on average volume. That would be 44% to be on conviction. A little bit light on the volume leaders today. I'm just going to actually put the lower number in today. What did I say? 29. We've got 33 in the UK. In order of sector, we're starting to see a few REITs, and we're not seeing any of those investment trusts recently, so a little bit of digestion going on. This is a sneak peek of what we're likely to see in the end of day swing screens. I know some members like to trade the intraday sort of breaks rather than the end of day closes. What I prefer, I do trade the intraday sometimes, but yeah, I can see that potential sort of swing point on Rolls-Royce trying to build there. PPS continues, amazing. Gap up on a CPA. PFG. Did we get that one on the outside ups last night? I think we did, didn't we? Trading towards tick down in its forward numbers, not what I'm sort of about. A lot of these stocks, popped, especially on the back of the vaccine. There was a whole raft of stocks what went up on the back of the vaccine news. At the time, said, this is not where you find reward to risk. Some will continue, but the majority, the other 90%, will probably just consolidate through time or through price. And price is usually the faster route, and that creates a swing opportunity. Time is the slower route, and that usually sort of gives a potential breakout opportunity. Moving on, try and do something a little bit interesting every time we do one of these. Every day's a school day. So I'm seeing a lot of these ones what pop, that not clean price. I'm always going to go for the ones what have the look rather than choppy price action. If it's for a swing, if it's for a trend, it doesn't matter. TM17 trying to turn up again there. Obviously it's an outlier now. Capita, is that the right side of a new potential sort of base? We looked at it here and we said this is a little bit early. You know, it's literally only traded this much of the right side of a base. That's not much when you compare it with the left side of the base. So a little bit more sort of, you know, it's traded probably 50% now of the right side of a base. Is that going to be a potential sort of idea going forward? It's a return to growth. You know, this thing's been beat up. I know there's a lot better stocks out there to be traded, but you know, we just look at what we see. KWS, obviously, just normal pullback. Scene World, moving on. Restaurant Group. You know, these stocks have just been absolutely killed. And not just, you know, in the pandemic. They've been going down for a long time. Moving on. Try not to drag it out too much. 6 minutes in. It is now 10:34. We should have traded 30%, I suppose, to be an average volume. In the small caps. Now, there's a lot running in the small caps again. I'll go through them all today. Let me just order my my screen. I've just double clicked and enlarged something. So, what are we seeing today? Blue Sky Miners, Blue Sky Oilers, Software, General Mix. Shall we do it in order of volume? Go on, let's do that. So when you're screening the volume leaders, some might be just one institutional trade. The only way to know that is to just go and have a look and just go, yeah, that's one institutional trade. So, you know, there's a difference between one institutional trade and sustained buy-in. Sustained buy-in might be on the back of, you know, news as well. So you'll see them all in all the good news reactions you will see in these. It's the reason I never look at RNSs in the morning, because I get to see all the best ones, all the best reactions just by doing this. I only read RNSs on stocks I'm already in, or you know, I'd have to be very interested in something to read an RNS in the morning. News days are usually noise days. Let's see, continues. TRX, we saw that one yesterday. Mutual. TWD. So this one, we kind of viewed it down there. It's trying to build the right side of a base now. TWD. And it's got a big zero on its forward numbers, this one. Return to growth, tick up in turnover, a little bit mixed on the numbers, so a bit hard to sort of make a growth judgment on that one. But, you know, it's the best one we've seen today. 1 second. Okay, moving on. I thought I was going to sneeze. I don't edit any of these videos, I just start. I've never edited a video in all the time I've been doing it. Everything is on the fly. No time for that. SCS Ceylon. This is a return, well, return to profit apparently. Not so sure. I mean, that's how they trade these ones. And ODX, you know, I won't say anything on that one. I have traded before. I actually sold it on this day. You know, bought it down here somewhere and sold it up here, and then it did nothing. Didn't see it again for how long, and then it popped on the back of the virus news. So that is all what's in there today. Where's my getting pumped a bit today? One of my US holdings. We'll see how that opens later. So we're just drifting, aren't we? Nothing sinister. Just I think the markets needs to digest anyway, but we will continue to step up to the plate and see where the opportunities come from going forward. Fantastic. Okay.